Alright, y'all. As you can see, we're the passenger princess today. But we're gonna hit a calisthenics kind of shoulder ab day. So what that's gonna entail, I was telling you guys about this my last gym day, which was actually, no, it was the last before that day. So like 3-4 days ago, whatever it was. But, so what it's gonna entail is this. So we're gonna start off with shoulders, which will be a front press, which is just shoulder press. I don't know why I said front press. And then lateral raises, and then rear delt flies of some sort, right? Hit all 3 heads of the shoulders, right? Because your shoulders aren't just 1 or 2 heads or whatever. And then we have push-ups, which will be hitting the chest and front delt. So we're gonna be spamming a lot of the front delt. And the pull-ups are just gonna be hitting your rear delt, lats, all sorts of things. And then to end it off, we're gonna be doing abs. And since we have a buddy with us, a gym bro, our fiance, we are gonna be doing like this little ab thing. It's like where you kind of do like a crunch with a medicine ball of some sort, and then you pass it off. It's really good. You can just spam it out, but that'll be all fun and games. But yeah, that's just something new I wanted to tell you guys about, because this is a whole new thing. But we're gonna be doing this split, I'd say, for probably 5-6 more weeks of the 4-day a week gym days, and then 3-day rest days, only because my injuries and whatnot, they're getting better, but you know, it's a slow ride, so you know, it's whatever, it's okay. And that's all I really gotta say for right now, so I'll see you guys after the gym. Alright, so first exercise for today is gonna be a shoulder press, as I was telling you guys in the intro. Make sure we really focus on the front delts here. We're going to be training to failure on 2 sets, and you're going to be hitting a lot a front delt, a little bit of upper chest, and triceps when you're doing this, just because the flexion and deflection part of the tricep right here, as you can see. Oh.
Good job.
Thanks. How am I supposed to... Now we're going to be focusing on lateral raises. As you can see, we're going to be leading with our pinky finger to get the most side delt activation. You're going to be hitting a lot of side delt, a little bit of front delt, and a little bit of traps when you're doing these, just because you're raising them. But we're going to be training to failure, and we're going to be in also another 2 sets. Okay. Okay. Once again, we're going to be doing 2 sets, but we're going to be doing some rear delt flies. This is just a really good movement overall, because you have a stabilization right there where your head is, and make sure your feet are rather close to the bench. I mean, you can do it far out or close, and it really doesn't matter, just wherever comfortable is. But after you can't do neutral grip, kind of just bang them out like this, kind of where your knuckles are facing towards the ground, and really just raise back, and you're going to feel somewhat of your mid back, but mainly you should feel your rear delts. Now we're going to be focusing on the lats, and we're going to be stopping 2 reps before failure, 2 to 3-ish, just because we have back day tomorrow, and I want to hit these for the right calisthenics day. But really just explode on the way up and go slow on the way down. Now you're going to be feeling your abs whenever you do these, not your obliques, just your abs. And we're not going to be bending at the spine, we're just going to be bending at the abs. So don't bend your spine at all, or you will cause back problems. But train it till failure. All right, y'all. Workout is done with the lady. We did some stretching at the end too. I will say, and I said this to her, so she can confirm this if she really wants to, but I'd say stretching is one of the most important things physically and the most underrated thing that you could do for yourself in the physical, attributes, a part of yourself. Because, as a young lad, I didn't stretch a whole lot. I didn't warm up or anything for my workouts, and those caught up to me. I will definitely say that my shoulders, everything, my lower back, all caught up to me, right? So, I'm not an OG or an unk or whatever, but I would definitely say, from the big bro, do some stretching if you're a younger guy listening to this or watching this. Please stretch. Take care of your body, right? Don't do like an hour of stretching a day. I mean, you could do that, but it's unnecessary. But just do a quick 5-minute thing, right? As little as that is, 5, 10, 15 minutes, and you're good, right? I would say more the merrier, but it gets to a certain point. If you really want to and you have the time in your day, 25 minutes of stretching, dude. That would probably be the best for you. I mean, it's like I said, a little unnecessary, but if you really want to get something benefit out of a stretch, just do like a minute per stretch. Do like 30 seconds holding, and then, take a 10-second break, and then do 20 to 30 seconds again of that same stretch. And then you're good, right? What I used to do, it wasn't long enough, so I stopped doing this, but if you guys don't like counting or whatever, do 3 big breaths in and really slow on the way out. And then that's, your kind of counter of, when you can go on to your next stretch. But I will say, please take care of your body. That is my number one rule for everyone. You can have all the financial, whatever in the world, but if your physical body is deteriorating, you're gonna hate it so much more. Like I said, all the money in the world, but if your body, is lacking, you're really gonna feel the repercussions of that. Financially, you can gain money. Mentally, you can definitely get through things. But physically, you can also get through things. But if you're injured, you have to literally wait all that time to finally get better. There's no, secret recipe to, recovering from injuries. There's peptides out nowadays and stuff and those type of things, but you will feel the repercussions in the future. So please take care of your body, eating wise, exercise wise, stretching wise, everything wise. Just be wise. So that's it for today. Hope you guys have a very blessed day, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.